phased in the slightest, I knew he was a good match for Rachel. Rachel and Marcus, it has been so wonderful to watch your relationship grow from the beginning to this beautiful love that you share and have committed to today. I know you have countless travels and adventures in store for your future, and I cannot wait to hear all about them. I'm excited for you two to begin this next chapter of your lives. You will never again have to endure challenges alone. You're in this together, and your bond will only strengthen over time. I'm so happy you get to experience this. So if you can all join me in raising the glass to Marcus and Rachel with all of our love and support. Congratulations.
All right, guys, up next we got groomsman Greg. Come on, make some noise for Greg English.
Hello, my name's Greg. This was a little last minute, but we decided to make a little game time decision, so I have a little speech that I might have prepared for Marcus about 5 or 6 years ago. Tweaked it just a bit. But me and Marcus have gone back to 2011. Credit to Ruth for bringing us together. Match made in heaven. Thank you. I don't have much fun to poke at Marcus. I know these things kind of are like a roast. But I don't have anything really to roast Marcus with. I like to settle things one-on-one on the basketball court. And after he saw me dunk on our friend Jerome, he knew his place and don't tell Jerome. But over the years, me and Marcus, we spent a lot of time together. We hung out all the time. I gave him rides everywhere because he didn't have a car or his car was broken down. But it was always fond memories. I really don't have anything more embarrassing to tell about you, but Rachel, simply put, you have a keeper. His car's about 3 fender benders away from needing more rides, and I'm passing that duty off to you. Marcus, do not F this up. You got a great spirit, and an unbreakable one. Through the last 10 plus years that I've known you, facing breakdown after breakdown, any problems, our conversations, you're always one that I could turn to. Anytime I need specific advice, other than your color coordination skills, mine were way better than yours. Rachel, the only thing I have to say is, do not play Monopoly with this man. You might already know, but he has stabbed me in the back more than many a times, taken my hotels. Such a Judas. I don't really have much advice. I don't know really what you say at these things, but given that, life throws you curveballs, I've learned quite a bit about myself. And thanks to you, you've helped get me through a lot of that. And, shortly after, God, the universe, life takes, your favorite person and makes them the hardest lesson you learn. You kind of go through a lot. And I have a few things that help me get through things. And hopefully you don't have to make those same journeys. So one thing that I came across, Chadwick Boseman actually said this, and he said, feel the pain and sting of defeat to activate the real passion and purpose that God has predestined inside of you. God said, I know the plans I have for you. the plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and a future. And when God has something for you, it doesn't matter who stands against it. And you proved this time and time again, Marcus, through all those years, all your trials and tribulations, everything you've come to me for, you've always risen on top. Marriage is not easy. Relationships are not easy, as much as we like to think. But, you look out for the well-being. And Kevin Hart even said, life doesn't stop. You just got to move on. Process and understand the emotions and feelings you both have. If you sit in the hurt and don't process it and come and work as a team through together, you'll be stuck in that period that you got hurt in forever. And I would hate for you to be stuck in that little slump. So look out for each other's well-beings. A while back, I was lost somewhere in the mountains of Colorado, and I was listening to random podcasts and random things. And one came across that says, the ones who truly love you will be hard on you. And the people who truly love you will be the ones that tell you you're fucking up. Simply put. They're going to be hard on you. They'll tell you when you're going down the wrong path. They'll tell you when you're hanging out with the wrong people. And it might not look like love because it's hard love. But the people who actually care to be that way towards you are the people who care about your well-being versus the ones who want you to skimp out on those responsibilities. It goes on. No, Marcus. You're a hard-headed, stubborn knucklehead. You drowned in the words of uncouth and phrases that sound so obtuse you think it was fake. The T in Sir Marcus T. Williams probably stands for thesaurus. But finishing up, it wouldn't be a Marcus speech if I didn't throw in a Scrubs quote. And the one that stood out to me goes, JD says, I guess it's because we all want to believe that what we do is very important and that people hang on to your every word and that they care what we think. The truth is you should consider yourself lucky if you even occasionally get to make someone, or anybody for that matter, feel a little better. And Marcus, you have a gift. You have made me feel more than a little better time and time again. And I'm lucky to stand here and have this moment in time with you to celebrate this new chapter of your life. When we met, we were just kids trying to figure out life, and now look at us. You would probably tweet this as look at God. They say not every hero wears a cape, but I can honestly say that you would give Thor one for his money if he was worthy enough to wield his hammer. And someone... But your guidance and ear to listen is the closest thing I've ever had to having a big brother in my life. And no matter what, no matter how long I may feel, 5 miles, 1,400 miles in Utah, wherever I'm at, I know you'll always be on my left. And large in part, this is thanks to you. I found new life and passions. And when I peaked each top of the summit, I'd look down on the edge of these canyons and cliffs, and maybe if you would come join me for once, you might understand just how small we are on this planet, and in the grand scheme of things, we are nothing but here for a small blip of this timeline on Earth. And we are so lucky to share this blip of time together, friends and strangers alike, to love unconditionally and to show up and know we're never truly alone. So this is a toast to Marcus and Rachel. My hope is that, like me, you live a life bigger than your dreams ever were.